Welcome back. Before the Chatham House event, social media was awash about allegations that the Nigerian government had paid some people in London to protest and heckle Buhari when he comes to make his presentation actually in London. Now, true to reports, the protesters were there on that day with placards and chanting songs against the APC presidential candidate. But were the protesters actually sponsored? Well, I really don't know, but take a look at this video, which was shot with a hidden camera, and please pay a great attention now to the conversation in the video.
You should be part of it if you arranged it.
Don't worry, that's left for me to decide, not you.
No, if you arranged the meeting,
Yeah.
then you should feel proud to actually be part of it.
Can you stand behind him?
Huh?
Come on.
Come. Sister.
What?
We are young. Somebody say young. What is the man's name?
I just love these guys, I swear down.
So wait. So generally, if I want to do something like this, you can help me work it out.
Yeah. We're from Manchester.
You're from Manchester?
Everybody.
Are you serious?
Yeah. That's what I do. I will leave here in a bit now.
Why?
I don't want the big guys to see me.
The big guys.
They all know me,
So for you,
I can give you my contact.
I need your contact, I need your card. So what you do is that it's a business and you generally arrange for crowds and stuff like that. So if I have some political organizing in the UK, you can help me work it out.
Anywhere. Even US, Nigeria, Dublin.
I have something. I actually have something for General Buhari.
Where? Today we're supporting Jonathan. Tomorrow we're supporting
That's what I'm saying. So I want to arrange something for General Buhari, but I need a lot more than this.
I can arrange 100.
This is not, I don't know, 100 is
I'm just telling you.
100 is not enough. I need much more than that.
Okay, no problem.
I need your contact.
I'll give you my number. Yeah.
So all these guys now, it's not like they really...
They are my guys in Manchester.
Are you serious?
Yeah, we shatter the bus to come touch to come here. I bet Nigeria will country.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So, that's interesting. I don't know. So things they happen like this.
Don't worry. I'll give you my contact.
Come on. Which one you they do?
APC!
They say we not go
I don't
So how can we work it out?
I'll give you my number. Don't worry.
What I need,
When?
you understand?
For when?
I need it.
You can, with the camera guys, video, you know.
with drums and everything.
Yeah, don't worry. Small thing. That's the
But you can do New York.
Huh?
You can do New York.
I can do Maryland anywhere.
Are you
Dublin,
serious?
yeah.
But I like them to be well behaved and just to make noise. And
Don't worry, yeah. I think they are all educated. They are all graduates. They are all doing their masters. So it's not. I didn't bring illiterates. You see when they are interviewing, what they will say.
so, okay, they already prepared the questions and all of that.
Don't worry.
But about how much? Sorry, I don't know why these guys are talking. About how much do you think it will cost?
Depends on how many. I'll give you my number. Then you call me. Then we'll talk.
Because this one, pretty much, before the
Organizing days.
yes, before the campaign guys knew, I'm trying to work it out my own self. Do you understand? I'm trying to propose it. Do you understand? About how much? That's why I want to try to just
Depends
put it.
on
I need about
London.
at least, no, New York.
New York.
No, you said that you do both London, New York, and everywhere.
Yeah, and Dublin.
So New York, about how much?
For how many people?
250 people.
250 people. We'll talk on the phone, don't worry.
I just need to know. Give me your card first of all.
Yeah, I know. I left it at your hotel.
Okay, let me
I've
get your
checked
number.
it.
Let me get your number first. Sorry, what's your name?
Abi. ABI.
Just give me an idea. Just give me an idea. Because if you don't talk about this guy, if you don't talk about this Jonathan people, they spend money now. Yesterday it was all over internet. It was all over internet that they were going to spend $20,000.
Buhari can't spend the kind of money he's spending. And it's generous as well.
Are you serious?
Very nice.
You met him personally?
Yes. Very extreme to the extreme. How they abuse people are abusing him. No, they affect himself. You know they think him.
Are you serious?
You understand Yoruba? Koriro.
Koriro. But who are? Okay, so you're the one that collected $20,000. I'm going to call you.
Yeah.
No, seriously. Next, about when I confirm the dates, I'll let you know. But I just give you a missed call now.
And we can arrange something in Manchester City as well.
Right.
Let me get your reaction.
You see, these just expose the shenanigans going on in government circle. That and also the desperation on the part of politicians. That you now have to resort to organizing crowd to demonstrate against, a candidate, and we hear of crowd renting at rallies.
I'm actually surprised that this would happen in a place like London.
But what baffles me is that we carry this our negative attitude anywhere we go. That as far as London government could do this, is actually we heard the lady say, look, anywhere you want the crowd, that in fact these people are all
from Manchester.
From Manchester. We charter the bus to come here. And for a government that pride itself as a government that performs so well, to now begin to resort to renting crowd to chant anti-Buhari song, for me is mark of desperation. It shows that this government truly know that they have lost that nexus with the people, and so they will resort to any and everything to hold on to power.
Well, crowd renting.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just looking at you, but just go on.
Crowd renting is not.
You're a politician. You contested election before, so you would understand this.
It's not anything new in politics. As a matter of fact, I learned about crowd renting through the AD, who eventually became a CAPC. Now, I remember when I was the local government chairman, if there is going to be any rally in any of the local governments, our leader then, Bola Tinubu, will ask us to start moving people from different local government to that destination so that it will appear as if the party is so popular. So that by the time the election comes and they were able to maneuver and do whatever they want to do, at the end of the day, people could say, at least when we saw their rally,
but you don't do it anymore since you left the APC.
No, I can never be part of such.
No, I'm just saying you don't do that kind of thing.
That was one of the reasons why I left anyway, because I don't think the leadership is sincere and they're very deceitful.
It's quite surprising that this lady actually confirmed.
Let me now tell you that in abroad, some people are organizers by profession. They might be party organizers, they might be crowd organizers, whatever you want to call it. Their job is to organize people. And when you are protesting, there are two forms of protest: organized protest and unorganized protest. This might be one of the organized protests.
Paid protests.
I don't know whether paid or
that's the lady anyway.
Well, it will be one of the organized protests. And the good thing about it is that it's not only PDP that they are protesting.
No,
the
of course.
The APC people are equally there.
APC people, you could see, like the lady holding the APC flag had the APC badge, and of course, so there were some people protesting in support of Buhari. And you just have to look at the background. The background is that there had been a report that the government was planning to hire and organize a paid protest.
No, that's just propaganda. This in politics, people will say anything to smear their opposition. If you come to look at it, it might not even be government per se. It might be just a sympathizer
who actually
felt that Buhari is there. Let's get ourselves together and do whatever. And if you now attribute everything to government, and government will be making the biggest mistake. But what I know is that crowd renting is not anything new in politics. It happens here in Nigeria every day. Every day.
And of course, as you said,
every day.
It's especially particular with one party, right?
DEJI,
it doesn't do it.
DEJI, he said something.
At a lower
he said something that it is common here. They all do it. They all rent crowd.
Not that they all
now
do it.
Now they have taken it to international level.
Some people are professional when it comes to moving crowd. You could see how they move people from Lagos to Ekiti to Osun to Ondo. Are you not in Nigeria?
Basically, what you are saying is
they are professionals.
There are professionals, there are non-professionals, and so the non-professionals would get any and everybody to just bring people, and so that is why we are seeing all we are seeing. And then also the fact that there was a report in the media that there was a memo actually from an advisor of the president that there was going to be a rally, a demonstration like this, that people are going to be rented and paid to do this. And on that same day, we saw these same people who said they came from Manchester and that they hired a bus and that, look, I can give you the same kind of person if you want them. Today we are supporting PDP. Tomorrow we might support Buhari. It shows that these people are truly paid to do what they are doing. So it is a shame for me. It is a shame. It is disgraceful that we're talking about election, we're talking about transformation, and we're still renting crowd to it's unfortunate. It should be condemnable, and nobody should excuse it.
We're not done with this yet, because we're wrapping up now. One other video we want to show you is what some of the protesters said when they were interviewed by a journalist. Take a look and again listen to the conversation.
I'm going to give you a closer view of what I'm talking about. Hi, how are you doing? I spoke to you earlier on. Please, I want you to tell me why you're doing this.
Because we don't want dictatorship in Nigeria anymore.
Why? What do you know about the general?
The General Buhari?
Yes.
I just heard about him from people that he's not a good leader or something like that.
You only heard from people. Have you done your studies about him?
What is that?
Have you done your studies about him?
Not at all.
No. But how did you come about this demonstration?
I was told. I don't know what to say. I'm not prepared for this interview at this moment.
Nice. Okay, let me speak to my sister. How are you doing, darling? What's your name? Okay, tell me why you're doing this demonstration. You don't really know. Why don't you know?
Is it because of the voting?
Because of voting. What do you believe in? You're not Nigerian.
I am Nigerian, but
where are you from in Nigeria?
Yoruba.
You're Yoruba.
So I don't really know anything much.
You don't know much about politics. Okay, so tell me what you're doing here then.
I came here to, support.
Support who? You can talk to me. I'm your friend. I'm Nigerian. I'm from Edo State.
Is it Jonathan that we came to support?
You came to support Jonathan. Yeah. Why are you supporting Jonathan?
I don't know.
You don't know why you're supporting him. So why are you against Buhari?
Oh, I'm not against anyone. I'm not against anyone.
Okay, but why are you here for this demonstration?
I don't really know.
Okay then, you don't know why. That's fine. Okay. The girls I was going to speak with earlier on, they've actually moved. Hello, darling. Can we speak? How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Can you tell us about this demonstration?
I don't really know much. Speak.
I just want to get. You don't want to speak to me?
No.
Why don't you want to speak?
So what party do you represent?
No, I'm a freelance.
Hello.
Sweetheart, can you speak with me, please? I want you to tell me about this demonstration.
I don't know what to say. I don't really know.
Why are you doing it? Why are you doing it for your president?
Quite surprising. Even the people who were rented did not even know why they were there.
They're not properly schooled on what we are going to do. It shows these are some of our good brains who should be here, joining hands in developing the nation. You all have all of them. They are being paid to go demonstrate for something they know next to nothing about.
We're washing our dirty linens.
Washing our dirty linens.
It's so unfortunate.
Desperation on the part of the ruling party.
That is happening. It's not. Don't be attributing it to the ruling party. You ask the lady. She said, "Why? Yeah, she cannot even explain."
And she's demonstrating anti-Buhari.
But one thing you have to know is that we have two categories of people. We have the followers, and we have the leaders and the followers. Even here in Lagos, in Nigeria, whenever there is demonstration, you have the people who are the leaders, who knows why they are demonstrating, and you have a lot of people following who might not even know the purpose of why they are demonstrating.
Yes, we agree, but not everybody.
That is
not
life.
everybody.
That's people for you. You have leaders and followers.
But you know,
she might be one of the followers who might not even know the. Maybe she just walked in and saw them demonstrating, and she carry placard
and then
too.
She wore a vest.
And you know, you're a politician.
Haven't listened to the organizer say I brought them from Manchester,
yes,
and also haven't admitted that you rent crowds.
Look, when you are going, when you are protesting, a lot of people, when they see crowd, they want to belong.
No, I'm talking about
this is not the kind of.
This is not. I'm talking about the crowd renting. These people were actually rented. They confirmed it. They were rented.
You have been involved in renting crowds too?
No, I've never been involved in renting crowd. I've never. All the electorate that have been working with me are the people from.
You said you've been instructed as a local government chairman to move crowds.
We were instructed, but I never followed that directive.
Move the same crowd?
I never did it. But that is what the directive gave it to most of the chairman. I never.
You're just talking like a true politician.
Well, I don't know. Typical Nigerian politician with PDP. You are showing your bias now. No. If you say typical Nigerian politician, yes, but typical PDP, it shows that you are biased.
You just told us not long ago that, you know, when you were in the APC,
we were directed to do it, that they be moving.
Now you do it at a very lower level.
No, I don't even do it. That's one of the reasons why I left that party, because I knew everything they were saying is all deceit.
All right.
Deceit. When they are talking of corruption, they want to think corruption.
It's okay.
When they are the most corrupt. I mean, come on.
It's okay.
Come on, Alpha Beta is there.
But what happened in London, disgraceful, condemnable.
Quickly, I must say this, that when you see things like this, you feel ashamed being a Nigerian somewhere, because you get calls from friends and relations abroad asking you, that thing we actually watch online, are you sure that's real? And then for people like me, it's always very convenient to transfer that, say, well, it didn't happen in Nigeria. These people, majority of them from what I saw, are probably not Nigerians, but they were paid by somebody to do all of that. But it is a shame that in this day and age, where people are selling ideas, people are selling, technology to their electorate, and what we can sell to the world is how to rent crowd and how to
we're taking our desperation abroad.
I'm telling you, it's shameful. It's unfortunate.
Desperation.
It's so unfortunate that you are looking at it from a biased point of view. In the Western world, people do protest every day.
Not rent crowds.
Wait, come on. You don't know how they go about organizing their crowd. It's only because these people, they are saying what they are saying on TV. Those crowds that you thought were so organized, they are not rented. If any camera is placed and they were interviewed like they did this one, you'll be amazed what was going on behind it.
When we are talking about, I've been part of protests in the university, I've been part of protests outside these shows, demonstrations outside these shows. Even some that I don't know of, that I just, okay, I want to, at least you ask questions there. What is going on? Do I want to be part of this? I was even part of the protest, the fuel subsidy protest. Even though some area boys who did not know what was happening, but they had a clue. But the situation where you now begin to rent crowd to come demonstrate against a candidate, because, and then it is obvious that this candidate...
There were two sets of protesters. There were two sets of protesters. Those who are protesting against Buhari and those who are protesting against Jonathan.
From what we saw now, it might be possible that all crowds are rented. I agree.
There are two sets of protesters listing. So it's not fair to you to be tagging it with one party. You should have to tag it with the two parties and say it's not good for us as Nigerians, not as a PDP.
It's okay, gentlemen.
Quickly, what he has said now is typical. That don't say we do it, we agree, but we all do it.
Both ways.
But you say it was very obvious. There are two sets of protesters on the screen.
Both ways.
What are you talking?
Both ways, right?
Probably they did it.
All I'm saying is both parties.
No. PDP doesn't engage in such things.
Okay.
That's the truth.
Now, earlier I spoke with the journalist who shot that video, and you want to take a listen to what she told me. Give us a sense of what it took now to shoot that video.
Okay, initially I didn't want to go to the Chatham House because I felt I could watch it online and because of my little one. But you know, some of my friends actually said it's gonna be very, very exciting outside. There are gonna be more activities, you know, instead of going inside. I mean, since we couldn't get in while we registered online. So I said, okay, I would like to see the general's arrival and him leaving. And of course, the stage demonstrators that they said we should be expecting. So I felt, okay, let me go there and chat with some people. So the moment I got there, I was hoping I would see the general step in, but unfortunately, he had gone in way before, So I just felt, let me talk to one or two people. Let me find out, if they really, really know what is happening, why they're doing what they're doing, because the lives of the youth of Nigerians have been stolen. I don't want to say our future has been stolen. We've been told lies. We've been given stipends for us to do or say the things we are not meant to do. So I just, okay, let me find out from them what the reason they're doing this. And of course, I'll find out from the APC demonstrators also. I never knew they were going to be demonstrating, the APC people, to counter the PDP. But let me just find out the reason they're doing this. Basically, it's just essentially for the essence of a better Nigeria.
Now, we know you spoke, it was quite surprising. One of the guys you spoke to said, well, that he was there to protest against Buhari, that Buhari was a dictator. And then you asked him a pointed question, what he knew about Buhari, and he said nothing. He said he didn't know anything about him.
I'm still going to go back to that fact that a lot has been stolen from us. For the basic fact that we do not have power, electricity. So a lot of us lack knowledge to do research. And maybe some of us are also lazy, or maybe we all just dwell on hearsay. I mean, I felt really, really bad. I'm like really, really sad with what I encountered yesterday. And you're speaking to our youth, and I asked you, do you know this person? No. Then why are you protesting against him? I don't know. I mean, you should be able to have reasons or be able to convince me not to cast my vote for him, to cast my vote for the other person who you feel, I mean, it is better. I mean, we should know, like it said, knowledge is power. But it is so sad that a whole lot of us do not know these things. We've been told a lot of lies and we just fall into it without even thinking, basically. Common sense. Let us think about this thing. Is this good? Would this work for us? Would this help the future of our country? I've been told that this man isn't good. I wasn't born while he was ruling, Then let me find out about one or two things that he did. And let me also find out about the other candidate. Let me read and find out. But it's obvious that most of our youths are not interested in the people who govern them. It is sad.
Something else I want to ask you. It would appear that, I don't know, but correct me if I'm wrong, it would appear some of the people, the youths we saw there, some of them are actually not Nigerians. Yeah, would I be correct to say some of the people you interviewed, some of the people we saw in that video are actually not Nigerians?
I really wouldn't want to say that because to an extent I can tell Nigerians, like the lady I spoke with is a Nigerian. I mean, those ladies they are Nigerians, and the boy also, I mean, the young man I also spoke with is also a Nigerian, but I heard that some of them are not. I don't know how far-fetched that is, but the people I spoke with, I noticed are Nigerians.
So basically, some of them just got there, they were carrying placards, they just knew, they just didn't know why they were there, basically. And it would appear to lend credence to what some people have been saying, that some of them were basically hired to just come there, carry the placard, and just chant a song against the individual they're supposed to be protesting against.
For a Nigerian youth to do that because of some stipend, which is obvious, I do not want to speculate, but for them to leave the things they're doing to come out to do a thing like that, it's not fair on them, on those who hired them. And like one of the people said he actually really doesn't blame them because they are going through certain difficult situation or whatever. I mean, we are all going through certain situations, but it depends on what you're really willing to do for money. But if this is the future of our youth, or this is where they're trying to channel them, I think it's totally unfair on them. It is unfair.
But generally speaking now, as a way of rounding off, we know there have been comments on social media now about that video. Some people have criticized you. Some people have praised you for your work. What's your take on all of this?
You know what, DG? It's very interesting. It is very interesting. I've been getting threat messages. I've been getting a lot of insults. They've been calling me names. Think about it. Names, like so terrible names. I mean, it just cuts me deep in the heart. And I'm like, I actually mean well. I didn't do this. Of course, my support for the APC is no secret. You could tell on my Facebook page, and I've told people several times that, yes, I am sympathetic towards the APC. I do not have, I'm not a card-carrying member. I'm not registered with them. I don't even have a PVC, but I am just saying to one or two people, this is what is right. This is what we need in Nigeria. And people go on to say, I did this, I collected. Can you imagine? You asked me to leave the house and give me £200. I mean, the things I'm reading, they are so unbelievable. I can't imagine that someone would allow themselves to be used as a vessel by the devil. Or by agents of the devil. You just sit down and you concoct lies, you write up a whole lot of unthinkable things about this person you do not even know. As the late Michael Jackson said, before you judge me, try to know me. He said try hard to love me, but the fact is, just know me. Know me. I wasn't paid. How much would I be paid? And they go on about exposing my baby. My baby was strapped to my chest. My baby is in 2 months.
Sure, we saw your baby.
There are billion lies. And I'm like, I can't believe people could actually do this. It is really, really unfair. I'm sad, but I know that this is the pain or the burden I have to bear for the betterment of my country. As a youth, I am contributing. I had it really difficult. In my primary school, I was sitting on the floor. In my secondary school, when it rains, we are drenched. It is terrible. It has been terrible in Nigeria, and we can't continue with things like this. It's terrible. I mean, I could go on and on, how I find it really difficult to see myself through school. It's terrible. And I know a whole lot of people have the same story to tell. And we are trying and basically bending over backwards to try to let them see the reason why we need a change. I mean, why we need a better Nigeria. We can't keep on like this. This is just a plea. We can't keep on like this. I mean, all the insult, I totally do not have, I can't fight it. I totally can't fight it. But just to plead with everyone, if you're upset with me, I am sorry, but the fact is that we have to say it the way it is.
But those criticism now, would you be deterred by them, or you just think they'll make you stronger and to just go on doing what you're doing?
For me, I think I'll really have to go on. And I think they're going to make me a better person. It's going to make me stronger. It just make me look around me and see how blessed I am, how God has favored me. And I'm really, really happy about it. And I just pray that someday they will be able to see this and say, I did wrong. She meant well. If they feel like it, if they don't, and we could all have, that heart. And like I always say to my friend, ultimately we all wish for a better Nigeria, and we were going to have it.
Well, That's how much we can take on the program. We thank you very much for watching. Gentlemen, I thank you very much for coming on the program, but I think the lady who shot that video did a good job.
Yes, because
to expose.
If not for that, we won't be seeing all of this. It's good to expose things like this, and we should encourage people like this.
Yeah, it's good that she did it and exposed the two parties. You know, maybe we Nigerians, we should learn from this and do things in a better organized manner.
I like you.
Especially PC.
I like you. Well, that's it on the program. If you want to watch it again, it's simple. All you just need to do is go to our website, tv360nigeria.com. You'll find the program and lots more there. You can also follow us on YouTube. Our YouTube address is youtube.com/tv360nigeria, or simply Google Plus. At Google Plus, hang out with us. It's at TV360 Nigeria. And then on Facebook, it's facebook.com/TV360 online. And of course, Twitter, our handle is at TV360 online. Thank you very much. We're back again next week.